morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today is really like yesterday. Well, yesterday was 6 months since Grandma Chris had her stroke and her brain aneurysm, for those of you that follow our family. And so I guess today would be 6 months from waking up and not really knowing what was going to happen. We knew that, it was serious, but just seeing where we were at 6 months ago and then where we're at today and the progress that she's made is super encouraging, because there was lots of doctors that didn't think she was going to come out of those hospitals, that didn't think she would ever be able to live outside of an assisted living home type, nursing home type thing, and yet she is, compared to what they said, she is thriving. She is, living with, goes back and forth between my aunt's house and then with Granddad at the ranch. Her talking is improving greatly. Just overall, she's made a lot of progress from where we were at 6 months. There's still lots of progress to go, but she's made lots of progress from where we were at 6 months ago. So that is encouraging. Today's title is Money Monster, and it says, keep your lives free from the love of money and be satisfied with what you have. God has said, I will never leave you, I will never abandon you. That's Hebrews 13:5. How being satisfied with what we have. As humans, that is hard, because we want more. Doesn't matter what we have, we want more. We still see a pair of shoes that we want. We still see some clothes. We still see, the newest vehicle, whatever it might be. We're never satisfied with what we have. So you can get money for doing jobs around the house, or sometimes for your birthday, or maybe a relative sends you money in a card. That was always the best thing about birthdays, was those cards with money in it. Loved it. I never really got an allowance for doing stuff around the house. It was just expected to take care of stuff around the house, and even then, being an only child and there only being 3 of us in the house, it wasn't like there was a ton of chores. So I really didn't have to do a ton of the stuff. Now, whenever I got into middle school and through high school and started showing animals, those were my priority. Those were my animals. That was my job, to feed them, water them, take care of them, all of that. Now, my parents helped, but primarily that was my responsibility. So that was always my responsibility. Now, I wasn't getting paid for it, because that's not at all. I'm the one that wanted to show the animals, so therefore I'm the one that had to take care of them. It says, what do you do with your money when you get it? Do you save it, or do you like to spend it? So I had a very bad habit, and I still to this day do, it's not a bad habit, but I hoard money. So I still have money hoarded in different spots that probably is money that I was given back when I was 10, 11, 12 for birthdays or Christmas or whatever. I would always put it all, I've got a little zipper bag full of just cash, because I don't want to, you never know when I might need this. I might run out of cash in my wallet and I need to replace it. So I have a very bad habit of hoarding money. But at the same time, I'm like, at least I have some that is a backup stash. But I would not, that was always my thing whenever I would get money with birthdays, is very rarely would I spend it. I would always hoard it away in my little hidey hole. And I don't really know why, because it wasn't like I was really saving up for anything. I just didn't feel like, I never knew when I might need it, so I was like, I'm just going to keep it. Money is a great thing to have, but the Bible wants us not to love it too much. What usually happens when people get a lot of money is that they become greedy. That means they want more and more and more, and they don't like to share. Money is to be used for good and not evil. and to remember that Jesus will always make sure we have what we need. So if you are blessed in a situation that you are well off money-wise, you can do one of two things. You can either use that to glorify God, whether that be by donating some of it, every now and then, or, buying groceries for the person that can't afford them that month, or whatever it might be. Or you can sit and think that you're better than everybody else because you have this much money. Those are the two different options, and as a Christian, we're supposed to help others. And so one thing that I really like to do is do small gifts to people whenever they mean a lot to me. Whenever I want to show my appreciation, I will do small gifts of some sort. So whether that be, a bag of candy, whether that be, just a card and a $5 bill stuck in it, whatever it might be, something little goes a long way. And so even if it's just something little, it's still showing God's love and showing that you thought about that person and that you care about them enough to take that time to do that. As humans, money makes us greedy. So we have to watch ourselves and make sure that we are not falling into that greed, that we are still glorifying God through our actions and through the blessings that we have, regardless of how much or how little money we might have. We have to realize that every single cent is a blessing from God, and use it to His glory. So thank you, Jesus, that you have given me such a beautiful life. Thank you that you are truly all I need. God is all we need every day, every single situation. He is always right there beside us every step of the way. Everyone, go out, have a great Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week, and as always, be the example.